The Mississippi Farm Bureau recently acquired a grain bin safety demonstration trailer that's being used to raise the awareness of how dangerous grain bins on farms can be. Large volumes of feed and grain are commonplace on many farms. Storing and moving the grain are routine activities that have the potential to become dangerous, even deadly. That's why the Farm Bureau Safety Department has designed a grain bin safety program to teach farmers and first responders the proper things to do in case of an entrapment. The first part of the class is a PowerPoint presentation.
We want to tell them the proper things to do, where the individual is sunk up to, what steps to take on properly getting somebody out. Because unfortunately we're hearing about it around the state and even all over the nation though, is people that are just submerged in grain waist or chest high. When the proper steps aren't taken, things can turn south and go downhill real fast and we'll lose a life.
After the classroom portion, the students get to reenact an entrapment using the new demonstration trailer.
We'll submerge a victim chest deep in grain, and then we'll get the responders in and we'll set up a grain tube and a rescue auger and we'll safely get them out. And it's a creepy feeling being in the grain because you think it's a gut reaction. If you're only waist deep, you can think you can still move your legs and stuff, but you can't. And once we get them chest deep, they're asking us to cut it off because you're getting into panic mode by that time.
The average grain bin rescue takes about 3.5 hours. The key to getting someone out safely is the use of a grain rescue tube.
When the rescue tubes arrive, our rescue tube you build on top of the grain. It comes in 4 parts. We'll build it on top of the grain and then we'll work the rescue tube down as far as we can in the grain. And the individual will start getting the corn out if he's able. If he's not able to, we'll wait on a rescue auger to get there and then we'll get the grain out from the tube. The tube only allows the corn that's around him. It doesn't allow any more corn. It doesn't allow for any slides or any bridging to come up. So it keeps the individual or the victim safe while he's inside the tube. And it won't allow him to go down any further.
Most people think that if you sink a little bit, you can get yourself out. But that's not the case.
You don't realize how much pressure is on you while you're in. I guess I had the mentality of most people having going into it. I'm only waist deep, and that bin is a 1/16 of a large bin. I can get out of that, and there's a lot of pressure, and you can't move. We sunk an individual a few weeks ago, had on shorts, and when we brought him out with his shorts on, there was indentions all around his legs for the rest of the program.
Barry Corley is an instructor at Mississippi Delta Community College that hosted this training session. He promoted it because he's seen the need for it in his community.
We have a lot of grain bins on the farms now, and we're having a lot of people coming in contact with these bins, whether it's being farm workers or whether it's being people at the grain elevators. We've had a lot of people come in contact, and we've had a few accidents here the past few years. And, if we can come in and train these people and save one life, we've done what we set out to do. Just cutting back on accidents around, knowing what to do, or basically what to do until help can get there.
Kelly Davidson is a rice and soybean farmer in the Mississippi Delta. He brought several of his farm workers to the training.
It's definitely something you don't ever think of happening on your place. So to get the information that we've gotten today and to be able to take that back home and then actually sit down and look at your setup and the things that you could do. And you may not be able to do everything exactly like they presented it, but to fit your needs, I guess, is very, very helpful.
You don't normally think of what the danger is on the inside. And of course, from what we saw a while ago with the demonstration, it really opened my eyes to some things too, because a person can become entrapped in these things real quick. And it's a matter of seconds, not a matter of minutes as far as being able to save a person.
For more information about this program or how to schedule one in your area, call the Farm Bureau Safety Department at 601-977-4242.